Hello everyone, Silently here, and welcome back to another truly Bedrock stream from the Season 3 server here on Twitch. Hopefully you guys are doing amazing today. Welcome everybody. Let's see, who is the very first person in chat? Dom Dad, as always. Very nice. Welcome back. We got Kumako, Honeyburger, Space Breather, Knockoff Gandalf, Lanther Murloc, Stranthanus, Pigo, Magnustone, and Boy, Crazy, Who's, Spectre, Birthday, Blinded, Stealth, Trunip, Diagonal, Pico, Tiger, Owly, Bob, Poultryman, Fortnite, Pierce, Lewis, Milkdud, Larry, and Zane. We got Gaming Live, Gaspig, Jilliana, Your Expert, Miller, Pigo, Focus, Fire Monkey, and Sir Turmoil, Pain Dragon, Snake Man, Game Master, Diagonal Gift and a sub to Fire Monkey. Very nice of you. Thank you so much. We got Elo and Filthy G-Man resubscribing for 13 months. You're insane. We got Gamut in the chat as well. So many people here. Welcome everybody. So tonight is the spoilers for the next episode of Truly Bedrock. And do you want to see the spoilers right now? I don't think you want to see the spoilers right now. Yeah, no, you guys don't want to see the spoilers yet. We're gonna take the nice scenic route, going very far away from things. I'm gonna zoom in so that you don't see things. How about that? No spoilers yet. You guys gotta earn it. I forget why I need to go back to the base, but we're going back to the base for a reason. Ugh, fly over this thing. Okay, here we go. Oh, there we go. Now I don't need to zoom in anymore. Still very much not looking at the direction of... Oh, no more flying for a minute. You're a little bit late with that one. No spoilers. Yep, no spoilers yet. Looking at the ground. So, we are currently like mid-process of recording the next episode of Truly Bedrock, hence why the stream is a little bit late tonight, 5:45 instead of 5:30. I came over here for a reason. Probably for food. Always for food. Because you want to tempt us with spoilers. Yes. If you want spoilers, you gotta earn the spoilers. Not just gonna give you spoilers for free. We got some Furnace God activations. Very nice. That's what I'd like to see. Oh, hail the almighty Furnace. That's what I was waiting for. Now we can actually go check out the spoilers. Oh, I came over here for fuel, actually. That's precisely why I'm here in the first place. I remembered. Oh, jeez. How do you play Minecraft with people? You play on a realm or a server, or you host your world via Xbox Live or whatever. There's many different ways. If you're on Java, then you gotta play on a realm or a server. Zloy gave us an entire double chest of copper, so we need to like burn that down. I got a couple blast furnaces going. How much for spoilers? 1 gram of negative mass matter. Well, 1 negative gram of negative mass matter. You get the point. Let's see. Thank you, Tiger, for the flying ban in action. We got 6 of these Furnace Gods. A Space Breather with the very first. We're probably gonna hit 670 levels. Base bomb. What? Deadcraft got a Blue Oxalot on his 20th breed. Ah. How dare he? How dare he? Thank you to Raffi for the next Furnace God activation. We also got Milkdud Banquet with another. Oh, I think we'll get past 560 then. Antimatter? Antimatter is acceptable, but preferably negative mass. Because, you know, that's the kind of crap you need for wormholes. I like wormholes. And we also got Birthday Boy with a redemption as well. Thank you. And finally, Mixer with another. 669! Oh, we hit it! Oh, nice. I know you guys were wanting that. Very nice. Oh, jeez. And Knockoff Gandalf with another one as well. Ruin the perfect number, 675. That's so many levels. The most levels I've ever had is 767. So if we get past that, that'll be kind of impressive. I don't see why we wouldn't. We got totems and stuff. Beautiful. Let's throw all of that back in there. And now it's time that we take a little bit of a walk. It's dark out. Now it's time we take a walk to the bed. Can you bribe me with cookies? Always. Always. You don't even have to ask. Just throw a cookie in. I'll just be like, okay, what do you want me to do? Depends on the cookie, though. If it's a soggy cookie, it's even better. Let's see. We got a bunch of other notifications I need to read. Thank you, Dom Dad, for the biddies. Spoilers now in a moment. Be patient. We got Ginger with the follow, and Aaron, and Zero Skills with the follows, too. Thank you so much. Let's take a little bit of a walk, shall we? We're taking a walk. Look, cookie. Ah, nom 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 nom. Patience, have you met Dom? I have, and that's why I'm antagonizing them. Oh, jeez. Don't die. I won't die. There's no spoilers here. No spoilers. No spoilers for you guys. Not yet. Nope. Not happening yet. Nope. Still not looking at it. Oh, jeez. There we go. Now we can look up. Let's get all this stuff smelting again. We seriously have a lot of things to smelt still. Oh, that's not as much. I guess we burned down that entire double chest. Because, yeah, we got quite a bit of copper from Les Lois of Face. Lois' face is very nice to us. I appreciate his face. Did we get Speed Pig yet? No, we haven't done that. We haven't done that. We started that project on the last live stream on Thursday. And we haven't streamed since then. That's kind of a stream project, you know? Definitely walking in such a way as that you guys don't get your spoilers yet. You saw a little glimpse of the spoiler? No, no you didn't, because that would be spoilers. We don't allow those around here. Let's see, we're gonna lay out some more. Hello, Moonlight. Welcome back to another stream. It's good to see you. Spoiler of a spoiler, yep. Oh! Spoilers! Oh, spoilers! It's a rather big, like, thing. It's kind of hard to not, like, spoil it. Show us now. No! You gotta wait for it. Because as soon as I show it, everyone's gonna be like, oh, pfft, leave. You gotta build the suspense. Gotta antagonize the chat. Just a little bit longer. Oh, jeez. So yeah, tomorrow's episode of Truly Bedrock is gonna have the building of everything that I'm showing you in X amount of time once I spoil the spoilers. Why are you making us suffer? Because you're here, just to suffer. Yeah, spacing it out makes it age faster. Which is actually a fair point, because humans age faster when they're spaced out as well. We need that social interaction. We're social creatures. You lose the ability to use that tomorrow. No! You must keep your hype, Pigos. I'm sorry, Larry. Hey, Yasung, welcome back to another stream. Thank you for 15 months of subscriberage. That's crazy. Thank you, thank you. And thanks for the fancy thing as well. I don't want to say anything about that quite yet. Kind of antagonize the chat. That is a good quote. Hi, soldier. I'm placing down a bunch of orange, but don't worry. It's so that it turns teal. Hello, Blur. You must use it while you can. He says as we build suspense for 2 hours. Precisely. Now you get the point. Okay, fine. Are you guys ready for this? Let me know in the chat if you're ready. Okay, let's do a poll. Are you ready for the spoilers? What? Someone's gonna vote no. No, we can wait. We're gonna let this go for 1 minute. There you go. there's your poll. If you're ready for spoilers, you can let me know. If you're not ready for spoilers, then you can also let me know. Just, you know, just vote on that little poll there. Spend your channel points on it. You know, do all the things. You're ready. Alrighty. I'm so nervous. I'm definitely not procrastinating or stalling. It's really high response. Joke's on you, you already spoiled the spoilers. No, I spoiled the spoils of the spoilers. No. Okay, that poll's only going for a minute. So, only 66% of you are ready for spoilers. And that number is falling. 63%, 60%, 57%, 54. Oh no, 52. You guys better vote for the ready for the spoilers. Are you gonna tie it? Oh, it's at 49%. Yeah, you see, you guys just aren't ready for it. Diagonal with 80 bits towards not ready, and Stealth Shadow with 1100 bit or channel points. Alrighty. Fine. I guess we'll just go mining. You know, I think there's a good cave off in this direction. Just go ahead and do a little bit of mining on today's live stream. Someone's abusing their channel points. This is precisely how channel points are supposed to be used. Hello, Bruno. You might or might not have poured all your points into waiting. Abuse them if you got them. Yep. Oh, jeez. Oh, great. Well, let's see. I mean, here's a goat. We're just going to go ahead and get into the air. Yo, what is that? Zloy, what are you doing on this server, man? Okay, fine. Let's do the spoiler thing. Are you ready for it? Da-da-da! There is the reveal. So that is like a third or a half of the base. I know, it's not really that grand. You guys should have waited so we could have built more of it. Had better spoilers, but no, you wanted to rush me on spoilers. But that is the wireframe of the first castle. The first part of the castle of like 3. So there's gonna be another castle around the iron farm, and then there's gonna be another one like right here in this corner. So this is 1 of 3. This is known as a pink castle because it was it's made out of pink concrete in the testing world. Let me show you half of a thing real quick. I'll show you half of a thing real quick. Let me put this over there. Why are you on the left? You're actually on the right on my screen. Is this gonna do weird now? No, okay. So, this might break everything, but it's gonna be amazing. All hail Foxy No Tail, because that man is a genius. That's the wrong screen. Hold on, let me do a thing. Properties. Capture method? No. There we go. There you go. Okay, so now we can turn off that, and then we can turn on this. Ta-da! I have 2 instances of Le Bedrock Edition open. I'm on the Truly Bedrock server over here, and I'm on a world download of the Truly Bedrock server as well. Omega Flex for the spoilers. Yep. So as you can see, that is a red castle right there. That is a red castle. So that is going to be going right around the iron farm, which is, you know, basically going to be taking up this zone. So I am going to be kind of mimicking this stuff. Is this the correct one? Yes, it is. So I've already built a significant portion of all of this in creative. So in tonight's live stream, we are going to be detailing a fair amount of this build. Now, it's actually a relatively simple thing to detail, and I think by the end of the stream, we're going to have a lot of this done. I'm really looking forward to it. You can have multiple instances, but they can't be in the same world or on the same server, and they have to all use the same account. So sadly, I can't have my camera account be on the same computer as my main account. Max Silent. It's not a McDonald's. Shut up. Is that McDonald's? No, it's not. Stop it. Looks a bit square. Oh, shoosh. Looks fantastic so far. Just you wait, Kaz. It's not going to be fantastic at all once I'm done with it. It's going to be amazing. So, let me kind of show you what we got. because there is a little bit to unpack with this build. If I can get into the air. It's a White Castle. Yeah, okay. Fair enough. So this is the main building right here. We have 2 towers coming out of that. They're going to be identical. And we're going to have a couple of bridges spanning these towers as well. So that is the main portion. We're going to have a giant floor down here at this layer. So this is where you can actually like walk around. And then we have a secondary building kind of below this and attached to it, which you can see in this little outline right here on the side. Now, out of this little secondary building is 4 additional towers, which are all smaller. And you can see the outlines of those right there. There's 2 smaller ones on the edges, 2 taller ones on the middles, and there's gonna be like a nice, neat little walkway going between all those, where you can actually, you know, walk between all the towers, get a nice scenic view of the whole build. Can you have a McPork chop? No, no. It's your first chat. That's forever gonna live on as the first thing you've ever said here, Zig. Are the pillars of ores? There's ores, man. There's ores. Not ripping off McDonald's. You guys don't even know what the build looks like yet. Jeez. It's just the outline, man. So there is actually going to be a fair amount of interior space. So the red castle, again, is going to be going right here in this zone. The green castle is going to be going right there in this area. And then a cyan castle is going to be going right above the villager breeder. So we're going to have another tower right here. In total, we're going to have like 11 towers. Looks like McDonald's is you shoosh! It's not McD's. Oh, hi, Creeper. I need to VIP you. There you go. You're welcome. You've missed a VIP. Oh yeah, there's also these 2 things right here, which are kind of just little angly extension bits on the front. So if we get some distance from this build, you can see, oh, I can't get into the air. You can see that it is actually quite grand, and that's a half of it as well. You need Super Smelter Man? Yeah, that's what's gonna be going inside Green Castle. This entire base is gonna be completely filled up to the brim with the farms. You guys know me. Make sure you watch tomorrow's episode of Truly Bedrock on the YouTube channel, releasing Sunday the 8th. Noon Pacific, 3 Eastern. You definitely don't want to miss that episode. Anyway, let's actually get some stuff done, shall we? I think the first thing I want to start off with is a little bit of decoration on these pillars. All the pillars are mostly the same going around, so they're going to be fairly easy to decorate once we get into the groove of it, but they are kind of intricate. A lot of this build is very detailed. I don't know if the details are any good, but they are details nonetheless. Also, I've had Zloy helping me with this quite a bit. He's been an absolute lifesaver for this build. He helped me, you know, throw up some of this wireframe, just blarging it everywhere. Should you start a new world? Sometimes it's a good idea to start a new world, but sometimes you just need to try new things in the world that you already have. Also, yes, today's episode of Bug Rock is definitely like a must-watch episode as well, I feel. We need some of the copper stairs, and we need some copper slabs. 1 for 1, right? It's so expensive, so much waste. Let's get 30 of those. I might need to buy that tower of copper right there. That makes speedy horses on TB. I am in the process of trying to do that. We found a really naturally really fast speedy horse, which was cool. But we haven't done anything with that yet. Oh, I need shroom lights. And I need these fences as well. So this is basically like the first bit of detailing that we're actually going to be doing for the build. So I don't have like any of the blocks crafted yet. So we need to figure that out kind of as we go. But that shouldn't be a big deal. We also need a bit of shrooms. Borrow the copper tower. Maybe I could just like hollow it. Just suck it out with a straw. You have 2,916 tries. Why? Shroomlight Tower. Maybe this was Mario. We could get away with that. Yeah, we'll do the redemptions when we do them. The baby oxalotls is gonna be at the end of the stream. Just gonna say that now. I want to get stuff done on the tower. Buildy. Hello, Fish King. How you doing? Right, so the base bottoms of these are fairly straightforward. I decided to use a lot more copper in this build than I originally anticipated because I wanted a lot more of that nice, like, oh, what's the word? I wanted a lot of that nice contrast between the deep slate and the other blocks. I'm gonna have to remove that later. Anyway, we need 3 of these going up. What's the use of tridents? Java players like, oh, you don't need those tridents. Throw them in the void. Oh, we need iron bars. Bedrock players be like, hey, trident killers. Oh, yeah. So now you know that all the stuff that we've been doing on the previous live streams, all the boring bits, it's actually going to be put to use. All the boring things, there was reason, there was rhyme. I'm not going to say the reasons were good or that the rhythm had any tune to it, but nonetheless. Oi, don't be angry at me. Let's make a few of these. It's going to be lossy to craft it that way, so I'll just make like half a stack for now. Can you ask me a question? Always! Also, you just asked me a question with that one, so there goes your one question. Yep. Ask away. Pretty much the whole point of live streams is like just a Q&A, really. That's why I always got AMA in the tags of the stream. It's like, yeah, just ask me questions. I don't mind. I did not start the time lapse for this. I should have. Oh well, we'll get the next one. It's probably better that I didn't anyway. So now we kind of need to do this entire thing in reverse, starting right there. And going upwards. Using Blackstone? Yeah, this entire build is going to have Blackstone in it. So the deep slate is just the outline of the castle. All the walls are going to be using those blocks down there. Deep slate, Blackstone, deep slate, tough, all the way up through these white blocks. See you later, soldier. Thanks for stopping by. Boop, boop. I need to stand on top of that. Yep, each bit is 1 cent on Twitch. Why are you yelling at me, Windows? I didn't do nothing. Or did I? So 3 of those, and then... Wait. How many of these? Yeah. This is the proper amount. Hold on, I'm still figuring out how to do this. I'm pretty sure it's just exactly mirrored, though. That wasn't right. I need some scaffolding blocks up in here. This is the first time I'm building this in survival, so it's going to take me a second to figure it out. But it's not really that complicated, you know? So that goes right there, and then we need to go down another block to like right here, and then I need to place in some chains. Ta-da! There we go. That's about right. Predict what month we're going to finish the castle? Oh, it'll be done this month. I've already done so much of it in creative, like it's really just a matter of copy-pasting it, you know? From Le Creative to Le Survival. Little bit of stair there. A little bit of slab there. Have you shown the spoiler yet? Nope, no spoilers. This is all you get. This is the spoiler of the spoiler. This is the spoiler of the spoiler. And do I have any actual copper blocks? I don't. Well, we'll just use slabs. Why not? So right there is actually going to be a soul fire. But for the time being, we're going to put some of these kind of in between here. A little bit higher on the backside there. I love that I have multi-instances right now. It is actually such a lifesaver. Foxy does not get enough credit for all the amazing things that he does. Seriously. Subscribe to Foxy. Let me get his YouTube channel link. The man is insane in the membrane. FoxyNotail.com, because that's just already saved. Let me go to his YouTube channel. Boop. There you go. Subscribe to Foxy. Makes this build possible. Silent Genie, you only get 3 questions. Yes. So I think I missed that question in chat. Hello, Slick. The style of this base is so much different than last season. Oh yeah, it's completely different. I'm actually really excited for it as well. I think it's gonna be rather interesting. Well, I know it's rather interesting because I've already done the majority of it in creative, but yeah, you know, words, difficult. Right, so we need soul soil for the fire thingies, right? For the blue foyer. Also, John Boy, thank you so much for extending your sub through September. That is amazing of you. Thank you so much. Hopefully you're doing good. We also got another sub above that, which is not showing up in my notifications. John Boy subscribing, and then extending it. Okay, thank you, thank you. I see. That was confusing. That's why I'm called silent. I'm not silent. I'm yelling in your face. Do we have the soils? We got the soils. I got soil in my pockets. It's better than soil in my pants. So let's install this blue fire. This is gonna give us a little bit of light, and it's also gonna make the build a little bit more evil and blue as well. Oh, there we go. Okay. So how do I get in there? That'll work. Ta-da! Beautiful. Soil on your pants is definitely better than sand. It's not better than soiling your pants, is what I was getting at. You hope it's not sloppy soil? Oh no. Sloppy Joe soil? No, bad. You guys are terrible. So yeah, here is the first pillar. I was just double checking if it's done correctly. So we're gonna have that on each corner of the build. And it looks pretty sweet. Sand is coarse and tough and gritty and it gets everywhere. Yeah, basically. We're gonna put away a couple of our tools. We simply don't need the shovel or the axe at the moment. It's taking up inventory space that we could otherwise be using for stuff. That's a lot. Hey, Doc Clock, thank you so much for the raid. How are you doing tonight? Welcome, raiders. When we gonna release a creeper farm? I don't know. Right now, we are building up the foundations of our evil castle on the Truly Bedrock server. Truly Bedrock is a Bedrock Edition Let's Play server for content creators that play on Bedrock. Hence the name and all that good stuff. Right, let's make some of these walls. We need a bit of these tiled walls. Dot raid. How's your stream, Dot? What'd you guys get up to? couple walls there, a couple walls there. And we don't really need that on the hotbar. I really need to get some scaffolding blocks. That's what I need. If only I could fly. That'd be nice. What's a good scaffolding block? Leaves could actually be really good if I have some shears. Oh, look at that. Iron. Convenience. But also more things in the inventory, taking up room. Oh no. The inventory has become critical mass of clutter. There we go. I think that'll do it. There's only one conduit per Bedrock world? Nah, you get plenty of conduits. You just gotta look in the right places to find it. Mostly you will find them in shipwrecks. Well, you'll find the maps in the shipwrecks, and then of course those maps lead you to the places where you find the buried treasure, and then those give you the heart of the sea, and then you get your nautilus shells. Yeah, bad scaffolding. Yeah, exactly. We don't use scaffolding around here. Nothing beats dirt. Is this the mega base? Basically the mega base, yeah. Essentially, that is the mega base. Also, I need some like actual, I have some actual or whatever these blocks are called. I realized I can just look at one side of this build and then know everything else about it. So that's gonna be 4 tiled walls. I was kind of considering not streaming tonight, but I realized that I may as well because it's fun and I enjoy hanging out with you guys. Mostly, like, I was worried about how to turn this into an episode, and I was also worried about all the other factors, you know, that go into making videos, and like how to actually make everything work. And also, you know, switching back and forth, looking at 2 different versions of Minecraft to decorate something, it's kind of a pain. Do you enjoy our presence? Indeed! You guys are very pleasant, and I enjoy your presence. You'll be pleasantly surprised at how pleasant your presence is. You're persistently pleasant. And I'm pleased with your pleasantness. Yeah, it'd be nice if goats did drop some kind of meat. Also, Raven Knight, thank you so much for resubscribing for 21 months. That is actually insane. Thank you so much. How you doing? Is that a stair right there? Yeah, it's a stair. Boop, there we go. So that's the bottom half of that one done. The great thing about this is that once we get one of these built up in the world, we can just like look over at the next pillar over and see how it's done, basically. So it's gonna be so much easier than me flipping, flopping and back between one screen and another, you know? Because flip-flopping is not a very efficient task. Hey, Chief Green, thank you so much for subscribing for 3 months. That's nice. Oh, should I use the forbidden color? Ooh, that's a good pull. Should I use a forbidden color? Yes. No. I don't have any places for orange. We'll let that go for 2 minutes. The forbidden color is orange. I don't know how orange is gonna work out in this build. So upside down stair goes above those. I'm wondering if maybe we should have started off with some roofs. Kind of get into the flow of this, you know? I have some pretty simple roofs that would have been easy to throw together for this. But maybe this is a good way of doing things. Boop and boop, and then we're gonna put some walls next to these as well. It's kind of weird that walls don't actually connect to fences. Like, I think that's kind of weird, but it makes it so that you can have some more detail on your builds. Lava down the side pillars. That would be extremely simple. Why didn't I think about that? Jeez. We got a hype train going. Oh, geez. Angry Rabbits. So thank you so much for the 1,000 biddies. You're ridiculous. Wow. Thank you so much. And also, Creeper, thank you for the 100 as well. We got the train going. Choo-choo. I don't know how to make very good train noises. Sorry. My train interpretations are... not on a rail. That's the best pun I could go with. That's the best pun I could get. So we gotta put one of these right there, and then 3 of those. And this actually turns into a little miniature roof. We got Dom Dad with another 100 biddies and Milk Dad with 68 bits. Ah, you're one off from the number 67. Crouch. No crouching for a minute. Oh, Aqua. You're killing me. Thanks. I hate it. So we gotta go back down to this layer, and then we need like one of these there and there. I didn't think we would use so many. Didn't think we would use so many of these fences, but apparently we are. Glad to hear, Florida. That's nice. That's all you had left. Ah, oh, sadness. I appreciate it, but man, you could have had number 67. Okay, this is actually where the roof begins. And we need some blocks that we don't have. So let's go get some of those. The warp planks go really well with deep slate. Yeah, that's why we're using the fences. The actual warped planks themselves are not that great in mass. They're way too contrasty. They're very, very harsh on the eyes. And there goes our ban in action. Thank you. We're just building a tree around this thing, basically. So that goes there. That goes there. Does that need to be a stair? This needs to be a wall. Yeah, so these 2 pillars right here will give you a little bit of a taste for what the rest of this build should look like. This should not be breaking into that. Am I down a block? It's off a block somehow. It is off a block. Where is it off a block at? 2, and then 2, and then 3. Did I start at a block low? Might have started at a block low. So the bottom of that should be at 65. Ah, I built the whole thing 1 block low. Yeah, that's a good thing to figure out right when we get to the end. Oh wow, geez. Thank you so much, Angry Rabbits, for the insane amount of gifted subs in the chat. You're crazy. Thank you so much. That's 10 gifted subs to Levain, Mint, Merca, Dad, Janir, Cold, Jiraiya, Cat, Loth, Sturdy, and Plick. Thank you so much for being part of the stream, everyone. Show some love to Angry Rabbits. Being an insane person. That takes us to like a level 5 hype train. Oh, jeez. You're insane. Thank you, thank you. You're too nice. Hi, zombie. Get out of here. So we're gonna rebuild this thing from the top down. I think that'll be a lot easier than tearing down the whole thing. Sounds like something you do. Yeah, it's a bit silly. I'm a bit of a silly person. So this tracks with my consistent character. Yeah, that's a level 5 hype train. You guys are insane. Hello, Twilight. Creeper, thank you for the biddies. Many. You guys are absolutely insane. Alright, let's move that up a block. Dang it, I'm misplacing all the blocks. I'm a slow builder. See, this is why I was considering not streaming it. Oh, jeez. Oh, we got Ash gifted a bunch of subs as well. Crazy, 169% hype train. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you both so much. We got gifted subs to Hot, Zach, Dub, RJM, Sith Lord Daves, Supreme Doom, Rage, and Pumats, along with Cat and Buckeye. You guys are insane. Thank you so much. Shut up and take our money. Fine. I mean, ain't gotta be rude about it. I see how it is. I see how it is, Creeper. You guys are insane. Thank you so much. I'm failing to place blocks over here, and you're just like, take my money. Got Angry Rabbits with more bits. Insanity. That villager once under the lava too. Yeah, there's some villagers around there. One of them got struck by lightning. One of them got struck by lightning. It was not a good time. I rather enjoyed it. It's not a good time for him. 2, 3 of those. Right, yeah, so now we just need to move everything up a block. So that's gonna get moved up to there. That'll get moved up to there. These will get moved up a block. See, these things are rather detailed. So it's gonna take a hot minute to get them done. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm the one that made the 2300 days video. That was just a mashup of our Truly Bedrock season 1, or season, numbers 2, season 2. Yeah, so everything in that video actually did happen. It just wasn't like in hardcore or anything. So that was our entire season 2 Let's Play of Truly Bedrock. And it took so long to do that. We gave Sacred VIP. This is one of the first people to get it. So we'll move this up as well. That's gonna be that block. I need to like double check these things. I wish I could have like a invisible like chat screen, you know, where like we're on the screen. I wish that was invisible, because then it'd be so much easier to see what I'm doing on the other version of Minecraft. Yeah, it would be nice, wouldn't it? And then that's the same on that side too. And then we have basically just this. I know what I'm doing. I'm professional. Why am I not using an axe? Because I don't have one in my inventory. Axes. Ha! Who carries those around? I got too much stuff in my inventory for that. Chain there, chain there. Well, we did learn something very valuable from this little mess up. And that is double check your builds before you wreck your builds. Basically. It's a rather simple lesson, but a powerful one, I feel, and a good one to learn. Learn from my mistakes, save time. Double check your builds before you wreck your builds. And you will not regret learning this lesson. If you take anything away from today's live stream, don't do over detailed, and double check your builds. Right, so that should be about this entire thing done. Besides a little bit on the bottom. And thank you so much for the level 4 hype train. You guys are insane yet again. Thank you so very, very much for everything. I love your faces. The rest of you is all right too. And we'll put a block right there. Okay, what goes next to those fences? Is that just walls? Yeah, it's just regular polished walls. Okay then. Let's pick up this copper block before it despawns. Most valuable block in this build. Just letting it despawn. Just a little derp. Yeah, little small issue. Hey, piece of copper. That does tell me that we're gonna put in blocks right here, though. That one little block is what really did us in. I started on that one and not that one? Weird. Honestly, though, like half this base could be built in correctly, and you would never notice. I'm just being a perfectionist over here. We're 50 minutes into the live stream. Oh my god, we need to build faster. 1 out of 10, how spicy? See you later, creeper. You expect the ice cream machine to be working when you get back? You want to make flurry? Well, I want a Wendy's Frosty. We can't all have what we want. Now can we? Tisk tisk. What's spicy? Okay, so as you can see, that is essentially what each one of these pillars is gonna look like. Honestly, pretty nice. I think it's gonna be nice. I think it's gonna be good. We are on a Bedrock edition. So that's one of those and one of those. Let's go ahead and build up the roof on this edge right here. This is gonna take a lot of copper. Can you have a McChicken? No. Don't eat chicken. Chicken bad. Chickens are nice. Don't eat chickens. 55 of those. Let's make another 30. We'll need them. Don't spam the chat, please. Craft an axe. We have an axe. In fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of my other pickaxe. See, the axe is right there. Fully enchanted netherite. Get to the chopper. That's its name. Get to the chopper. So this right here is gonna be kind of a diagonally roof thingy. I have the best words. What would I want? I mean, you know what I want. You know what I really, really want? So this should be at 76, right? Yeah, this is 76. Okay. I gotta line up my builds. So essentially, why's my table all wet? Is my table sweating? My table should not be sweating. It's not that hot. Okay, I'm kidding. It is that hot, but it shouldn't be doing that. Why is it so wet? Ew. It's gross. Don't mind me, I'm just over here melting. Yet again. It's so hot. My favorite Y level to mine on? I don't know. I usually do 10. All things considered. I don't know, I just like it. Treats me well. Whenever I'm feeling down, I just go mine on Y level 10. I'm like, oh yeah, it's good. Yeah, that looks pretty decent. This roof is definitely going to be a lot easier to build than the super details of the other thing. Every time I go to hit tab, my pinky gets all wet. No, I don't want it. Why is it wet? I really need to know these things. Oh, jeez. Oh, we got an Mango raid. Oh, Mango with 830 people. What? Dude, welcome, Mango Raiders. How are you doing over? That is so many follows. Hi. Jeez, that's gonna give us a new viewer record. Thank you so much, Mango. Welcome in, everybody. We are currently building a castle. It's a dark and evil castle, and I am not a builder person, so we're seeing how it goes. And how it goes is all right, I guess. But yes, we are actually playing on the Bedrock edition of Minecraft, which is most certainly what you probably don't play if you watch Mr. Mango. But it's still very fun. We are playing on the truly Bedrock server with a bunch of other Bedrock edition content creators. And it's good times. How was your stream? What'd you guys get up to? Did you have some fun? Let me get this little bit of a staircase going real quick, and we will take a little bit of a further back view of this build. There's so many follows. Oh my god. Thank you so much, everyone. I will get the notifications in just a moment as well. Let's take ourselves a nap. We're gonna build a cactus farm, you know it. Chat's going crazy as well. We have to build a cactus farm. Chat has gotten me into the situation where I need to collect a shulker box of every dye. 45,000 cactus farm. That's a lot of cactus. Is that what you guys were doing on stream? 45,000 cactus an hour. Why do you need that much cactus? Okay, please tell me. All right, what? Just can't. Bedrock to sky limit cactus farm. Oh no. Oh no, that's too much cactus. Oh no, that hurts my brain. That's too much cactus, man. Hey, Methods is here as well. Welcome. Yeah, so this is just the basic wireframe. This is literally like 3 hours of progress in game. Zloy's been helping me design this a little bit as well. We built up the wireframe before stream, and then we've been kind of messing around with this over here. Dude, we got over 1,000 viewers. That's the first time we've ever broken 1,000 viewers on Twitch. What? You guys are insane. Dang, thank you so much, Mango. That's a record we're probably not gonna break for a while again. Insanity, 1,200, you guys are insane. Welcome in, everybody. So let me give you a little bit of a further view of this thing. So this is only like half of it, actually. There's gonna be 3 additional castles in addition to this. There's like 3 separate buildings. This one's the biggest, however, so we're starting off with that. It's got the 2 main towers right there that you can see, and it's gonna have another 4 towers on this side. And this entire thing is gonna be completely filled up with farms as well, because I am a rather technical Bedrock player. So we have a lot of stuff that's gonna be going into this. I'm very excited for it, actually. New record, indeed. How many new follows did we just get from that? Is that too many to? Oh, that's a few. Let's do it let's do a speed run real quick. Don't kill, power, Anzanki, Nailer, World, Shark, Snipe, Whirlpool, and Hilo, Senya, Zoe, Methods with the follow, Crafty, the good old Bread, I like Bread, Spectrum, French, Tech, Kaizen, Atur, Polly, Killa, Dragoin, the SMG. We got Fudge, Gamer, Kisa, Shaky, Tyson, Chris, Peanut, Drud, Stank, Trolley, Shroom, Toma, Tynes, Bad, Monst, MVP, Jorv. We're getting more follows as I'm reading these. You guys are just extending the list. We got the Xorg or something like that. Will, Real, Devin, Sun, Cameron, Moxie, House, and Darky, Idoies, and Daniel with a Prime sub. Thank you so much for the follows, everybody. You're crazy. Hopefully you're having a good day. I know I butchered probably at least half of those names, and that is just kind of what I do. I'm bad at the words. I'm very bad at the words. But it happens. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Your name is missing. I'm sorry, Wolper. When will this be on YouTube? The live streams get uploaded to the second channel sometime after the live stream. It happens when it happens, more or less. How do you have mods on Bedrock? We don't really have mods per se. We have add-ons. Foxy No Tail makes all the add-ons for the server. He has a lot of good stuff, mob heads and player heads and all kinds of fun, wacky things. Is this 3 blocks of, No, it's not. We got a weird intermediate thing. How does this build? Right, we gotta make a diagonal going up first. You're gonna do more buildings next? Yes, so we're gonna try and get this building, I guess either all the way built or like most of the way built. And after that, we will focus on, wait, it needs to be right there and there. After that, we will focus on getting the other castles installed as well. It's a big project. I've never built a castle before, and I'm not really known for being a builder person. So I am actually rather excited for it, although I am rather intimidated at the same time. I've done a couple big builds before, but nothing ever like this. Oh, jeez. You opened up Twitch, saw that me and Mango were live. You clicked on Mango, got an ad, so you went to the stream then 5 minutes before, and then you get a raid. Sometimes that happens, you know? My base looks sus. No, it doesn't. Ridiculous. I'm still not over the raid. That's insane. Also, yeah, so this actual building is going to be part of an actual Let's Play episode, because I make episodes on this series as well on the YouTube channel. If you do !YouTube or links or something, that'll pop up the YouTube link. The series actually just started. We're in the 3rd season of Truly Bedrock. And it started in June? So we're like 2 months in. I've been really putting off building the base, but now we're building the base, and there's no going back. No going back at this point. Oh, these stairs are actually backwards. These stairs gotta be extra pointy. I like points. So this build is gonna have a lot of extra just jaggedy pointy things. Just for the sake of having jaggedy pointy things. Yes, another Bedrock player. Yes, indeed. There's a lot of good Bedrock Edition content creators on Truly Bedrock. If you're looking for Bedrock stuff, we got a lot of good players. TrulyBedrock.com has everybody's links. We got like 16 members on the server. 16-ish. I forget exactly. Is it bad that I forget? It is, but I'm gonna pretend like it's not. He's got a point. Yeah, this whole build's got a lot of points. Indeed. I kind of need to take down all those scaffolding, don't I? But all my scaffolding's up there, so I don't have any scaffolding to take down my scaffolding. Points to contrast the circles. Yeah, my last base on season 2 was entirely farming based. No, pun intended, because I can. We had like 17 different farms all in one area, but it was optimized in such a way that you only loaded whatever you wanted to load, and it was a vertical thing going basically from Bedrock with like 4 different slime chunks, a guardian farm, a mob farm, and all this other cool stuff. Crop farms and all the things, basically. It was a fun build. We're kind of going a slightly different route this time around. We're still gonna have a lot of farms, but it's not gonna be laid out in the same way. I like myself some farms. It's good stuff. Hello, Fluffy. Do I have any creeper farm tutorials? I do not for Bedrock Edition, but I do have a ghast farm, and that thing produces a lot of gunpowder, so it's essentially the same deal. Now, how does this work right here? I gotta look at my other screen. It doesn't. It just doesn't do anything. Okay, so that's actually that roof basically done. Cool, nice. Well, that's some progress. We need to do the other roof as well. And I need to reclaim all my scaffolding. Flexing my building muscles. I wish I had building muscles. This is me, like, you know that, if you know, like the really scrawny, like, kid at school, I guess is the best analogy. This is them doing like 1 push-up a week, building muscles. I don't have the building confidence. I'm trying. You did your first Ender Dragon fight last night. You lasted 2.5 seconds. Well, that's pretty decent. I mean, that's a speed run if I've ever heard of one. You definitely got potential there. Just saying. I don't think those should be where they are, but I kind of like it. Also, this entire live stream, I've been forgetting to time-lapse this with the second account, so let's get that dude into position. He's been on the server, like, the whole time. I've just been kind of neglecting him, because that's what you do with second accounts. Oh, also, for those of you not aware, we have actually a really fun thing on Bedrock Edition. It's basically like the best source of experience that you can get. It, like, legit, it's definitely a bug, but at the same time, it's really fun, so we've been utilizing it. You know how furnaces store experience? They don't ever delete that stored experience on Bedrock Edition, so this thing has literally been smelting down since, like, the second day of the server, and it has a lot of storage at the backside of it for all the items. If you have 0 levels and you pull out an item, you get 110 levels every single time you pull out an item. So we got 675 right now. Pull out an item, we go to 682. Let's get to 700 real quick, you know? It doesn't take any effort. All hail the furnace god. We also got a bunch of other followers as well, so while that's smelting, let's go through all of those. Thank you, everyone, for joining the community. It's nice to have you. We got Lines and Dragon, Cinder, The Action Maniac, Skiadvik, Gaming, Mustafa. Thank you for the follows. We also got John Ford, resubscribing for 3 months. Thank you. 689. Okay, we probably need 2 more of these. 695. 1 more. Come on, we got this. All hail the furnace. This thing's great. Oh, wait, stop with the creeper sounds. You guys love the creeper sounds. 702 levels. Beautiful. The most levels I've ever had is 767. That was back when we played on Java Edition, actually. I had El Mango's Gold Farm on Decidedly Vanilla. And I got blown up by a creeper. And the post office. It was great. There's a clip of that on the channel. I AFK'd so long at the donut. It took so long to get that many levels. Okay, so the reason why it's only a single furnace is because you want to burn down as many things as possible in one furnace. That way you build up all the experience into that one furnace, you know? Right, I'm trying to build this other roof over here. Silent2's been recording and I just have not been building. I gotta reach 800 levels to beat my high score. That's true. I do. See, now I can just look over here and see how to build this stuff. I would like to get to 1,000. Impulse on Hermitcraft had quite the journey getting to 1,000. I forget what season it was, but that man could not get to 1,000. It was quite the issue, wasn't it? It was really fun to watch, though. I don't know if he ever did get to 1,000. Pretty sure he had Nimbon's Guardian Farm. What if we made it a blast furnace? The blast furnace would be very good if we had pure ores. But with that thing, we've actually been smelting down a lot of meats. So I did the maths and the research, and basically the best thing that you can do for an XP furnace like that is smelt down a fish. It is so easy to just get a bajillion fish. Guardian farms or squid farms or fish farms. Okay, squid farms on Java don't give you fish, as far as I know. But Bedrock fish farms, squid farms, give you a lot of fish. They're basically a fish farm that happened to get squids and the crossfire. Oh, he did it with an enderman farm. Ah, nice. That takes some dedication. 1,000 levels from an enderman farm? Dang it. Keep on falling down. Right, may as well fill in these. But anyway, yeah, so the blast furnace for the almighty furnace god would be very good, especially in 1.17 and 1.18 with the giant ore veins. Like, that's actually legitimately a possibility. But the thing is, if you want to get to 1,000 levels, you need 72,000 stacks of gold ore. That's how much you need to smelt. Or raw gold, rather. Furnace Deity, Arby's edition. We smelt the meats. That's actually pretty decent. I can't be upset about that pun. Did we just put a fence on the other side of this? Hold on, what screen do I need to look at? I need to look at the other screen. That needs to have a stair on the other side of it. I don't have any scaffolding. Also, scaffolding is kind of naff. It's a bit silly. Right, so that goes there, that goes there. Now I gotta do the weird backwards pillar trick thingy. Can you guys bust out the no scaffolding emotes? I know you got them from, is it Drathmore? Or is it, I think it might be Atlas. Somebody's got the no scaffolding emote, and I fully approve. Scaffolding's bad. Stairs. I need some stairs. We're gonna use the stone cutter, because that thing's much better for stairs. Bloop. Was it Dadcraft that has that emote? Yeah, he might have stolen it, yeah. Could be both. Come on. Come on. There we go. Oh yeah, we got a lot of ores. There's just ores. In case you didn't notice that, it's just ores. Drath doesn't have one? It must be Atlas then. Somebody's got the no scaffolding emote. Did I make a plan and creative for the base? Absolutely. I've been planning this out in creative for the last couple of days. Zloy XP's been helping me. You'll probably know him from the Hermitcraft recap, and also just because he's amazing, and you should know him. And also, he just built a castle on the server, like over in that area. So, yeah, it just is kind of fitting. Everyone's building castles this season. I think there's like 3 castles on the server. We didn't plan to have like a castle season. It just kind of happened because Deep Slate happened, and it's like, oh, no, I like myself a castle of that block. That's why I'm making a castle. Like, yes, please, give me... hold on a second. This is slightly off. This is supposed to be 2 of these ridges and not 1. There we go. Can we see his castle? Yeah, I can take a fly over there in just a moment. Once we get this roof wrapped up. It's honestly a sight to behold. It is so cool. Such a nice build. He spent, I don't know how long he spent on it, but he made a whole like 3-part series about it on his YouTube channel that you can see. See the process behind it. I learned a lot from those videos. Maybe a bit more confident with this one. Oh, hi, water. That's a nice little fall. Gonna come out with a castle farm video. Basically just play on a server with Zloy. There you go, castle farm. Yeah. Easy. No sweat. Don't break all my shears, I need you. So we're gonna be building up kind of the shell of the castle, and then we will be kind of filling it up with farms. Normally I would do the opposite. I would build all the farms first and then decorate around them. But I kind of want the challenge of making the farms fit into the build. I feel like that could be kind of fun. A different way of doing things, you know? What should you build? A giant donut. Let's get rid of all this stuff and let's take a little flight around to see Zloy's build, shall we? You guys are gonna like it. You're gonna like it a lot. And if you don't like it, well, ban. Ban hammer. Oh, that's already looking nice. I love the copper and the deep slate. It's just an absolute match made in heaven. So this is another castle that's being built on the server from JCB, I believe. And then we get around to this zone and it's just like, oh, it's amazing. It's so good. It's not even loaded in. There it goes. It's so amazing. It's not even fully loaded in. Beautiful. So good. Hammer time. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Physics, for the 1,000 biddies. It's so much. You guys have broken the bit counter. It's like off screen today. Thank you so much. Such a shameful build. It puts all of us others to shame. Yeah, exactly. Like, I guess that's just it. Season's over. Restart it. Server's done. Nah, we peaked. That's it. That's all you, that's it. That's it, mate. Nothing more to do. He built this in like less than a month. The man is crazy. Don't mess with his Zloy. He'll just like plop a giant castle in front of your face and he'd be like, oh. Excuse me? It's like that meme, like you just blink and it's like, what? Do a sky castle. Chunks, why you gotta be flashy? Yeah, these blocks right there are not supposed to be there. Bloop, remove all that. And we need one little warp fence. Cool. There's gonna be so many blocks missing on this build. I'm gonna have to like go over this place with a fine tooth comb one day. Really? Why do you have to do that to me, Leaves? You guys were calling my castle White Castle earlier. There's literally a white castle on the server. It's made out of snow. It's like the whitest block that you can get. Oh, there's more blocks that shouldn't be there on this side too. Can you milk pigs? I'm a pig man. That just feels inappropriate. No. Milking goats feels inappropriate. They make weird noises when you milk them. You just, no, I'm not gonna demonstrate it. If you wanna know, you can go figure it out yourself. Nope. Nope. That's it. Nope. Okay, let's take a little bit of a look at this thing from a bit of a distance, if I can get into the air. Is the snow castle just a big igloo? I suppose yes. I suppose yes. Yeah, that's already looking nice. Oh, I forgot to mention, this entire castle, like all the walls of the castle, are gonna have this really neat transition and gradient using all of these blocks right here. So the bottom of the castle is gonna be made out of like black stones, and then it's gonna transition through to the grays, the light grays, the darker whites, and then the brighter whites. So as you get up to the very top of the castle, it's gonna be like a beautiful transition. It's gonna be good. I'm really looking forward to this build, if you haven't noticed. Dude, get out of here. I'm not gonna demonstrate the milking. No. See you later, Kumako. Kumako. Can never say your name. We got Unspoon and Sadie and Zom, along with Master and Westy, Bay, Fidera, and a couple others. Thank you for the follows, everyone. If you haven't already and you're enjoying the stream, then make sure to consider dropping a follow. That way you don't miss a future live streams. We stream 4 times a week from the server. Saturdays, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, 8:30 Eastern, late UK, and early Australian. Yeah. It's professional schedule. Professional time zones. Right, so what's the next thing that we want to do? Maybe we'll go ahead and toss on a roof. Like on one of these little mini towers. That could be kind of fun. That way we do a little bit of everything. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. I'm terrified of how slow this stuff oxidizes. It doesn't age faster in water. Unfortunately, I think it really should, but it's just the biggest flat area that we have to spread it out, you know? Am I posting TikTok farms now? I do have a TikTok, but I mostly just repost short forms of my already existing content over there. Should call it David Copperfield. Yeah, that joke's been done to death. His name is David. But yes. And Digital Chaos, thank you for the biddies. Really appreciate it. We used up basically 2 shulkers of Deep Slate already. That's not a good thing. Oh, we used 3 shulkers of Deep Slate. Ha! Okay. How much more do we have? Ooh, that's not very much. Right, we need the tiled varieties of this. For the roofs, we need tiled walls and tiled slabs for the roof. We also need quite a bit of the polished walls too. And we need quite a bit of the copper stairs and stuff. So we're gonna be doing one of the very small roofs. This is gonna require, oops, I'm on the wrong Minecraft. Come on, open the inventory, thank you. Yeah, this is gonna require quite a bit of these cut coppers. Did I just use 40 for that? I didn't think I used 40 copper blocks, but apparently I did. Oh well, we'll use it. Is truly Bedrock on Realms? No, we're hosting on a server. Foxy hosts the server. We used to be on Realms, but Realms kind of fell apart. What else do I need? I need slabs. Probably a stack would do for now. And is that everything else that I need? We'll definitely need more chains. We definitely need more of these warp fences too. $34, that might be enough. $58, okay, that should definitely be enough for now. Great. Materials. We need them. Take your axe, man. No, no axe. Takes up too much inventory room. I need like bouncy shoes, just so I can get off the ground. That's what I need. Okay, so the roof is actually very straightforward. We're gonna go ahead and put a ring of these around the edges. And then that doubled up somehow. Oh yeah, Bedrock Edition has a really nice placing method. You could just like look out in front of you. Bedrock exclusive feature. Absolutely a lovely, lovely feature. It is honestly the most convenient thing. We also have like some really pretty cool exclusive tech. You just gotta like stand on the edge of the block and then look over it. Simple as that. The edges of this roof have walls on them in all of these locations. So it's very, very pointy. You guys know how I like my points? Extra pointy. These ones actually go out by a block though. I don't have nearly enough of these walls, I'm realizing. I need like another stack of these walls. Because that is just how pointy this roof is. It's called edge place. Yep. Honey for mod. What? We just got, okay, random promotion in the chat for honey for mod. Okay. That came out of nowhere. Do we have enough of these? So this is actually gonna be the shortest roof that we have on this entire build. The shortiest of the shorty roofs. Which is fine. The other roofs are gonna be significantly taller. Now, this is actually like the shortest tower as well, so it makes sense, you know? The taller the towers, the taller the roofs will be. The more pointy they'll be. Gotta love the pointy roofs. I know! That's so good. Nowhere. Or I suspect out of Discord. Yeah, probably out of Discord, yeah. Straight out of Discord. Right, so many, many points. But you think that's all the points? No. We're gonna add so many more points on top of this. Let me see. We're gonna have some, oops. We're gonna have some chain points on the corners. Pointy chains. And then double points on these ones. Point, 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 pointy, point. Actually, this needs more point. All the points. Yep. Okay. One more there, and then there. Ta-da! It's very, very pointy. Let's see how this actually looks on the server. So I've only seen this in creative.
Ooh, piece of candy.
Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy. Now, of course, there's nothing to like contrast it with, so all you see is the actual warped and the copper. But once the rest of the build's in place, the deep slate's really gonna have a nice contrast. Oh, I missed it. I don't know how I missed a tower, but I missed it. Right, can I land right here? Thank you. So we need to add a little bit of bits to the underside of this, you know, roof. The roof. Do I have tiled stairs? I don't have any tiled stairs. What's happening? We're building a bit of a castle. Bit of a castle. It's a dark, evil castle. Too pointy for the pickup to plop on. Yeah. We also need these walls. Right, don't need to be up here. I need to be a layer lower. And I need my scaffolding. I don't have any scaffolding. Ah, jeez. No scaffolding. That is one thing about this build. It uses so many different materials that, like, inventory management and forgetting items is just going to be kind of a persistent nightmare of this build. But hey, you know, now it's dark, so now we gotta go sleep. Yeah, of course, naturally. Let's see. I need to put another slab underneath that. Yeah, so these are easy. Slab, stair, wall. Slab, and then stair and a wall. Slab, stair, wall, slab, stair, wall. Oh yeah, with many farms. Don't forget the many farms of the Dark Evil Castle. So not only is it gonna be dark and evil, it's also gonna lag out the server. Yeah. That's how you know it's a good base. Doesn't cause lag, well, it's not a good base, clearly. You're not getting your money out of your base if it's not causing a little bit of lag. Or a lot of lag. Oop. Thank you, Rogue, for sleeping. So yeah, that's essentially one of the miniature roofs done. And this roof is also going to be on this little pointy bit over here as well. I guess we could build that right now. That's an even evilier plan, of course. Yeah, that's nice. Now, I'm thinking we might have a little bit of a bridge coming off of one of these towers. Kind of like, it's going to be a really weird bridge to have. Because, you know, it's going to be like 30 blocks off the ground. But it's also going to be a ground layer. I need to make this base extra tall. Just because it's sunk down into the ground 30 blocks. Because, you know, we're building in a valley. It's great. Evil Farm Castle is basically a giant dungeon. I can get behind that, basically. We got Dumb Dad with 50 biddies, so thank you so much. Con with 100 biddies. Digital Chaos with 100 as well, thank you for those. We got Ratio and TTV, along with Ernest and Sawzy and Codbreaker. Thank you for the follows, everyone. Welcome to the community. We also got Mint with biddies. Thank you so much. There's so many bits today. You guys are amazing. It's been a great stream. I guess you guys like the spoilers of building a castle. Pig iron. Oh, I miss pig iron from modded. I never got to the point in modded where I could farm pig iron. So I have no idea what it does, but I like it. I just know I like it because it has pig in the name. Okay, so I think the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a little tiny roof that goes in between these two builds. Just get that installed. It's gonna go kind of right here. Can I land up there? Oh, I can't, but I'm probably missing materials anyway. Yeah, we definitely need some more copper stairs. Dude, copper stairs are so expensive. I need more copper. I need more copper. Hey, look at that, more copper. And ooh, more copper. Zloy dropped this off a double chest of copper. Is this still got copper? It's still got copper in it. What? Okay, this is great. I fully approve of this. Another 40 in there. Beautiful. Is there even enough place to place all this? Hello, Dragon. How you doing? I've run out of space, so now they're going to be too close together to oxidize quickly. Not that I really care. We got so many of these going right now. I'll probably have to have the second account just like AFK overnight to get these things going all the way, you know? Copper and a deep slate is probably going to be two materials that kind of hold up this build. Possibly. Hopefully not. This is extremely precise block placement. Yeah, we have only the perfectest of grids on the Truly Bedrock server. Only the best, most finely placed grids. Definitely no squiggly lines. What is that? I didn't even try with that one. It's like a whole range right here that can be filled in. Oh, jeez. You can tell how much I am over the oxidization of copper. AMA is Ask Me Anything. So, you know, live streams are basically just a giant Q&A anyway. So that's why I included that in the tags. Okay, hopefully that's enough for now. Boop. Right, do we have everything that we need for this section? We got the walls, we got the stairs, we got the blocks. Yeah, we should be good. Okay, great. We're gonna get that little roof extension right in this zone. There we go. Yeah, we have some warped, and we're definitely gonna switch out a little bit of the copper here and there for warped as well. All of this needs to go a block further. Oops. Yeah, little bits of the warped here and there will be switched out. Oh, sorry, little bits of the copper are going to be replaced with prismarine and warped. That's what I'm trying to say. Words are hard. Words are the difficult. I'll have you know. Little fact of the day for you. That's an upside down stair, or at least it should be. It's nearly impossible to place. There we go. And then we gotta extend this one a block as well. Boop. Boop. And there. Okay. Now we can actually install the little roofy thingy. Words make hurt brain think not well. Yes. Yeah, you nailed my thoughts precisely. I couldn't have said it better myself. Words do make the hurt brain not well. Oh, jeez. Hello, Lalo. How you doing? Let's see. Oxidized copper really is one of the best blocks, but it's also the biggest pain in the world to acquire en masse. That is my TED Talk. That's all there is to it. That is my thoughts on the subject. It's great, but pain. So this is supposed to be, okay, it's only supposed to be 3. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I thought it was 4 on the creative world. It's only 3 though. Right, let me double check and make sure I'm doing this correctly. I need to get things the most correctness that I can. Otherwise, bad things happen. Yeah, so that's perfect right there. See, if I do anything incorrect, the chat's gonna yell at me. Even if you guys don't know it's incorrect, you'll know something's wrong, and you won't let me live it down. This is the circle of life. Ah, it's not gonna place correctly. Pain is not good. No. So it's actually just 2 copper. Wait, hold on a second. Yeah, okay. I know what I'm doing. I swear, I think I probably know what I'm doing. I haven't built this before, okay? So we're actually gonna have a little bit of a flying buttress right here between the middle. It's gonna be kind of at the same angle as these roofs, and it's gonna line up with this section right here in the middle to create an interesting support pillar for this side of the castle, basically. On the right side, I put a stair upside down. That should be right side up. No, I didn't. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I did. It's fine. You saw nothing. Nothing has been seen. Can't prove anything. Tofu Master, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Violet Ninja. That's nice of you. Welcome back to another stream as well. Right, so this part right here is gonna line up with these other ones. And I didn't extend this roof a block far enough either. I am slightly glad that I decided to stream all this, because now you guys get to see just how painfully bad at building I am. Some people like to hide their mistakes. I'm like, nah, you get to see all this. Raw. Unfiltered. Disgraceful building tactics. Live on Twitch. Is that another raid? It is. Thank you, Emilio. About to say. Don't blink, you might miss all the action of the stream. Let's see, I need to put in, is that right? Yeah, that's right. This needs to be extended. Does it? There, and some walls to kind of make this meld a little bit better. Honestly, the final build is gonna be pretty neat, I think. You killed my pumpkin, creeper. Rude. It's just gonna take a while to get there. I'm gonna have to do quite a bit of building off camera and in episodes and in live streams as well. It's gonna be like an ongoing project, but I am very glad to like actually have a good project to work on. We're pretty early into the season, but I haven't done like that much, you know? We haven't had a project to work on for the last couple of live streams. So we've kind of just been gathering the resources that we need for this build. So what goes above this? That. Precisely just that. Oh my god, place the wall, thank you. I tried to place it like 5 times. Yeah, so just like a little mini roof. That's all that goes here. Just a nice little mini roof to blend together the whole build. And it gets 3 stairs. I need to figure out where a lot more of the mini roofs go. Because there's a lot of flat sections of the build that I haven't entirely like worked out yet. But that's just part of the creative process. It's just gonna take time to figure out what's happening. Looks like mint chocolate. Oh, mint chocolate's so good. Don't tempt me with like that. Hi, mobs. Yeah, that's looking pretty decent, isn't it? Of course, there's gonna be a wall right here that just goes straight down, but that's obviously not there yet. No, mint ruins everything that isn't toothpaste. I'll name 5 things that are better because of mint. Mint. Spearmint. Yeah. Thank you, thank you. I'm here all day. That's looking pretty decent, though. Okay. I like that. I like how that's turning out. Gum. Thin mint. Yep, thin mints. Oh, thin mint Girl Scout cookies. There you go. Oh, you built a donut and you sent me a picture of it? Okay. Well, cool. At least you got the follow-through to, like, actually build a silly thing that I said. That's amazing. You should post that on the picture channel of the Discord. Peppermint. Oh, yeah. Peppermint, mint, spearmint. There you go. There's 3 things that are made better because of mint. I'm liking it. So much more to do, but I'm liking it. What else can we get done real quick? See. Ooh, the laptop is burning. I got a laptop for the second account. The second account is bouncing around right there because Bedrock edition. It's running RTX and like stuff. It's just, it's on fire. It's actively melting through the desk. Don't worry about it. It's fine. We actually got plenty of the tiles. We just need to make more slabs. Do I have enough of these walls? 18 walls. That's not enough. So let's make some more of those. And we'll make a bit more of the smooth walls. And that should be it. 27 of those, 16 of those. That should be enough. Mint smoothies. I've never had a mint smoothie before. What is my desk made out of that I can melt? Lead. Insert joke about being hotter than the surface of Venus. Haha, do the funny science joke. I need to move the dude so he can time lapse me do the thingy. Because this will be in a Truly Bedrock episode one day. Presuming that the laptop doesn't go nuclear. you know how, yeah. It's hot. I ain't got any more jokes. It's just hot. Ah, it's hot. Okay, one more joke. Made out of butter. If it was butter, it would legitimately just melt just due to room temperature. It is definitely hot enough to melt butter in this room, and I'm dying. Not even slowly. That clock is ticking. See, now I'm figuring out how to build these things a bit faster. I kind of almost feel like a professional building YouTuber, but then I remember that I'm streaming on Twitch, and I'm not on YouTube. We got Digital Chaos gifting some subs to the community. Jeez, you're crazy. Thank you so much for the support. We got gifted subs to Admiral Bad Beef and Foffy. Interesting name. I like it. Thank you so much. Expert building, yes. How hot is my room? I don't want to know. I think I'll just melt faster. Actually, these corners have chains on them. I forgot about that part. Chains! What else should you build? I don't know, chat. We need some build ideas for the Florida. Silentwo is killing me softly with his RTX. I have a fan going. I mean, if you really turn up your volume, you can hear the fan, even in like my videos and stuff. Like I have, it's boiling. I'm on the surface of the sun. It's great. I'm sorry, but stuff's hot. Oh, pointies. Pointies are done. Okay. And now we gotta like go below and do the other things with the slabby walls. Yeah. I'm not gonna get the axe now. Oh jeez, it takes up too much inventory room. Boop, boop, and boop. I am interested to see what the YouTube response to this is, because I'm definitely not known for building, and any videos that I generally do on building usually don't get served well by lay YouTube overlords. But those who do end up seeing the video, I wonder what they'll end up thinking. It'll be fascinating to see. Video releases tomorrow, so we won't have to wait that long. See you later, Kaz. Boop, boop, and boop. Okay, 2 miniature roofs done. At least now I got a roof above my head, right? See you later, Misa, as well. Hopefully we'll see you in the next stream. Okay, I'm feeling good about that. Let's see how that looks. Just say I built it off camera. I mean, yeah, that's what's happening right now. Basically, you're not wrong. Lay YouTube critique. No, I do appreciate the constructive criticism always. I like it. It's good. It's pointy. That is the only metric I'm basing this entire build off of. Does it have points? Yes, no. If yes, equal good. Very simple formula for this base. Oh, jeez. Right, well, what else can we get done? Maybe we should try another one of these pillars. Last time I built one, I built a block bad. So put away a bit of this deep slate. Let's see. I don't need polished deep slate slabs. I'm not sure why I made those, but I have a lot of them, and I just don't really need them. I don't think I've used them anywhere. I do definitely need more leaves, though. We should probably go kill a tree. That tree right there. I'm coming for you, tree. Better start running. Ah, look at that. I caught up to you. Don't play tag with a tree. You'll win every time. Don't play hide and seek with a tree either. Gargoyles. Oh, that would be great. Gargoyles would be fun. I don't know how to build a gargoyle. This is definitely one of those builds that like should have a gargoyle, Like, if this is real life, it would have a gargoyle. It would have an army of gargoyles. They wouldn't be those they wouldn't be those boring stone ones. They would like come to life at night and have their own animated series in the 90s. It'd be great. They would be the coolest gargoyles. Have like superpowers, be super chiseled, because they're made out of stone. Mount a Ravager to the wall. That could be fun. That could be really fun. So this is the floor layer. We need to go up from here. What blocks precisely do I need for this? We need the regular copper blocks, these dudes. We'll take a stack of them. We don't need those ones. We will need a bit of... That's 1 for 1. And that's 1 for 1? I was hoping I could cheat the system. Get more copper. Don't need those. We need these. We also need those. These are important. Those are important. Those are important. Okay, basically we need everything. I do have a brute skin. I'm pretty sure I gotta do a skin change as well. So let's check out the brute skin. There he is. It's a brute. It's adorable. You can't tell me it's not adorable because it's actually adorable. Thank you to Angry Rabbits for the wardrobe change. That was an hour ago. I should have done that. Right, so now I can just kind of look to the side and see what I need to do for this build. Without needing to look at the other screen, which makes it so I gotta tab out and do all these other things, you know. Assuming I build the first one right, all the other ones should be correct, you know? That's a pretty big if, though. Let's be honest here. So that's gonna go there, and then boop, boop. I still kinda gotta look at the other screen just to see how the front's done, though. And is that the right level? That's at the right level. Cool, we're not gonna mess this one up. That's brutal, oof. Thank you, Gamer, for the host. Hopefully you're doing well, and thank you for the follow, too. We also got Nicholas with the follow, Lona Misa with the follow, Legrand, Dogger, everyone's favorite hero, Night Wings, and Brandon, Fan, Skylar, and Dredgen. Thank you so much, everyone, for the support. You're incredible. I hope you're doing amazing. And thank you, everyone who's still here for Mango's raid as well. You're making my night. Can't believe we had over 1,200 viewers. Oh my god, that was insane. Dude. Do I like pigeons? Does that have to do with the gargoyles? If it doesn't have anything to do with gargoyles, then no. If it has something to do with gargoyles, then whatever the gargoyles decide is my answer. Oh, Bruno's amazing. I love Bruno so much. Everybody loves Bruno. I don't think there's anyone alive that doesn't like Bruno. You should watch Bruno if you're not watching Bruno. He's the good. Right, 5 copper blocks. Why do I do this to myself? Of all the things I could have put there, 5 copper blocks. Ha! That's killing me. Right, let's get in that stair. Get in that one. That's another copper block. And then 2 tiles. Alright, what goes right there? Chains. Oh, you meant piglins. Ah. Yeah, well, you see, me and piglins have a little bit of a love-hate relationship. They hate me and I love them. Simple as that. That's a stare. Any more wagers? Oh yeah, I completely forgot that like Twitch wagers was like a thing that exists. Oh my god, another 2 copper blocks? What am I doing to myself? 50,000 copper blocks just in the sides of the walls of this thing. You know how in modded you can reskin certain blocks to have like the texture of another block? Yeah, we need that. We need that for copper. Get that lined up, that's a good sign. Is that all the tile? Ah, it's all the tiled walls. Where did my base inspiration come from this time? I have a couple of images that I can show you. So this right here was one of them. So this kind of like Dracula Castle style thing. Honestly, pretty sick. Let's be honest. Like, that's amazing. That's just, so good. It's so good. Amazing. This one was another one. Like, just, they're so picturesque. Obviously, like, that's not a build that's gonna work out in Minecraft very well, but it's like, oh, it's so good. That kind of feel. And then I got a couple others. Like, this one is pretty decent. Wow, that's really tiny. Yeah, kind of cool. This is another one that's super teeny tiny. Why is it so small? There you go. You enjoy the 2p resolution. Here's another really awesome one. Just cool stuff like that. Cool builds. We've been streaming for 2 hours at this point. Why did I come down here for tiled walls? You and your creeper sounds. Second one was from Oz. The first 2 that I showed you, those were Dracula's Castle. I believe the very first one is actually from the Castlevania series, which has a supreme lack of castles. Gothic and City. To be honest, that's actually a really cool idea. Dude, that's a that's a really nice idea actually. I like that a lot. Okay, so at the top here, we gotta go down a layer, there and there. And now we're basically done with this. I'm out of those walls, jeez. Get some more of these things. We might have to have another resource gathering live stream. I mean, we've gathered so many materials for this base that you'd think we would have enough, but might need to do another stream of gathering certain things. Also, probably just like a crafting stream. Just make a shulker box of these walls already. Count Pigala. Nice, I like that. Can you get to a level 1000 with the Furnace God? Yeah, we can and we will be. Just give us enough time, really. We're not, you know, far away. How's that one done? How's it supposed to be done? Oh, that does cut into here. Okay. And then we have a wall with a chain above it. Because pointy. I didn't time-lapse that. Built 2 of these and didn't time-lapse it. I'm a great YouTuber. I know precisely what I'm doing. And what I'm doing is failing. There we go. Count Pigalo the Hampire? Oh no. Yeah, that looks nice. So we need to build 2 more of those. And we need to build 5 more of these on this one castle. Yeah, so 5 more of these, because we got the 4 corners of the main rectangle, and then we got 2 additional corners on this rectangle. So we'll have, you know, there's one, here's another one. Good stuff, good stuff. So I'll be streaming tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, 8:30 Eastern, late UK, and early Australian time. Technically early Monday Australian, because Australia. So if you want to see some more of this, of course, drop a follow on the channel. That way you get notified of when we are streaming, and you don't miss any of the shenanigans with this build. And also, consider subscribing to the YouTube channel. There is a lot of content over there. Bedrock tutorials and Let's Plays and bug showcase videos and all kinds of good stuff that you might find interesting if you like the Bedrock edition. If you don't like Bedrock, well, that's fine too. You're still welcome in the community because you're a nice person and I like you. Thank you, Calix and Leela the Cat, along with Skullbone, for the last minute follows. Hopefully you're doing well today. We're going to end by raiding someone, as we always do, pass along the love of the streaming community. So stick around for the raid, and let's see who is streaming at the moment. I'm the only person streaming from truly Bedrock. And there's only one person on my raid list, and that is Joe Hills. So we're gonna go back to Joe Hills again tonight. If you haven't seen a Joe stream before, they're actually quite the riot. I would recommend them. They're quite fun. So I will see you guys over there, and in my next live stream tomorrow. You guys know the deal. Put some hashtag silence or some raid pigos into Joe's chat. Tell him where you came from, and if you enjoy his content, make sure to drop a follow over there as well. I'll see you over there again in tomorrow's stream. Everywhere else, I love your faces. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Mango, for the amazing raid. And I hope you enjoyed being part of this live stream where we broke 1,000 viewers for the first time literally ever. And then there was silence.